Well, ShopperTrak's been in business for 15 years, and what we do is we help our clients really understand the opportunity that shows up at their door on a day-to-day basis, and we assist them in pinpointing the profit opportunities that allow them to grow sales and improve their margins.
A little bit about the technology that you use to capture folks.
Right. We use a digital sensor device that's mounted overhead. It uses a stereo technology, which is quite different than the technology we find in today's market. By using stereo, we actually triangulate down and we're able to see height differentiation. This allows us to eliminate things, anything under 4 feet, like strollers and shopping carts and children, and animals even, for that matter.
So you don't use specific video technology.
We do and use a number of technologies throughout the years, but we've continued to refine that technology to the point where we're getting probably the most accurate counting available in the marketplace today, which we guarantee about 95%. But typically, our clients are experiencing closer to 97 to 98% accuracy based on real-time traffic.
You hit a little bit on, and I know we talked about the binocular video that's employed widely throughout the retail world. We've seen it in some spots anyway. Um, how is what we do different? How is our technology different from that?
Well, when you think about monocular vision, and there's a lot of it deployed for a variety of reasons. It could be for security, it could be for observation, it could be for a number of different things. Our device is single purpose, it's designed specifically to count. When you begin to utilize monocular type devices for counting, you're looking at a single plane surface, and oftentimes that's impacted by sunlight, shadows, extreme light, low light, where the stereo vision is not fooled by any of these.
If you have a customer that goes, that say they hover around the entrance, does your technology eliminate that count, or if they go in and out, in and out, in and out at the entrance?
Right. The interesting thing about our device is all of the smarts, if you will, all of the software is built right into the device. And what we're really watching for is behavior beneath the field of vision. And so we have an opportunity to see whether you actually are entering the store or if you're just standing there. A good example is a lingering spouse can fool a monocular camera or a beam and make three or four, five or six counts during this short period of time. This invalidates the data. There's no way that you can make good business decisions on that type of information.
Interesting. All right, I heard you mention in past interviews, and you kind of beat this point, and I think it makes sense. You said the latest and greatest technology is only kind of the first step in this process in capturing customer count. What's next? What's behind that?
Well, absolutely. You shouldn't be looking for a device in order to count traffic. You really should be looking for a traffic management program. And what distinguishes ShopperTrak from many of the competition that's out there today is that we have a complete support mechanism from project management to implementation, installation, data capture, data security, report delivery, and then we assign dedicated individuals to manage each account so that our clients are getting the most accurate, most comprehensive data possible. But most importantly, we've got professional services groups that can assist in pinpointing the profit opportunities that exist in your stores today.
So, realistically, I'm a retailer. How quickly and how deeply can this data be analyzed and interpreted for me?
Well, it's almost instantaneous. The instant we put cameras in, we began to collect the type of data that we need. And what we're finding out is that typically our clients would expect a higher conversion rate and and less traffic than they're actually seeing. The result is that we find there's more traffic and the conversion rate is considerably lower. The real important news in that is that there's a greater opportunity than would be expected. And so whatever you're converting your customer rate is today, whatever that rate is that there's a sweet spot just above that with some remedial treatment and some attention to what's going on in the store can allow you to capture that. And once you begin to learn how to capture the 1%, then you figure out how to get 2, 3, and 4% more. And that's a huge contribution to both sales and margin.
Let's talk about that a little bit. And for people who don't know, maybe what conversion rate is. I know the shopper tracks talk about conversion rate for years. What is conversion rate, and what can a 1% bump mean for the business?
Well, we coined the term conversion rate back in 1995 when we started working in a store in Toms River, New Jersey. And what that is basically the total number of shoppers who come in divided by the actual number of shoppers who buy. And so you could be converting at 23, 24, 25%. And typically what we might see is that stores that are deemed the same really have different conversion rates. And the reason they have different conversion rates is because likely their traffic is very different than anybody would have expected. But the news in that is that you're not trying to get everybody to have the same conversion rate. You're really trying to get whatever my store is today up to that next level, because that's incremental sales and incremental profit.
So I guess the question is, and always wondering this, what questions do you hear the most from your retail clients regarding traffic data, regarding your traffic program? Is there a standard question? Are you getting the same?
It's absolutely one specific question. As soon as they see the data, they say, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe these numbers." And then the very next thing they say is, "Now what do I do?" And that's where we come in, where we have an opportunity to come in and show you best practices, things that we've learned over 15 years. We incorporate you into our program. We make you part of our users group. We share case studies. You share ideas and thoughts with other retailers who have been through this. And it's quite an interesting approach. And we always say that traffic is not an event, but it's a journey.
So I guess the last question is, and please help me with this, if properly implemented, I have the technology, I have the great technology, I have the professional services behind that, I've implemented this program, what does this mean for my business? What facets of my business is this going to impact?
Well, you can impact almost everything. When you begin to add traffic into any key metric within your organization, you see a deeper value in that number. You begin to see why its nuances change from store to store to store. And traffic is the key driver of that change. Once you understand what your opportunity is, and once you understand that the most important asset in that store today is the people who walk through the door, then you can begin to take positive action to improve sales and profit.
So I'm going to increase my labor output efficiency. I'm going to increase marketing. Does that make sense? Just all of that?
All of that and more. When you think about how much you spend on marketing, typically a marketing department knows that about 50% of the money they spend on marketing is working, but they never know which 50%. This can answer that question. This can tell you exactly, did I drive people into the store? And then subsequently, did I convert them? So was it a team effort between marketing and operation that resulted in the optimum output?